We have a major New York Yankees trade update as a report has revealed the New York Yankees top targets ahead of this MLB trade deadline, with trade season in full swing and the Yankees needing to cover multiple positions after injuries and also just covering team needs that were not covered over the offseason. The Yankees have some work to do at this deadline, and we're going to break it all down. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Yankees Digest. It's Chris here. We're going to jump right into things as always. If you guys are part of that 74% that's not subscribed to Yankees Digest, make sure to subscribe for daily videos like this. Me and Alex are not slowing down anytime soon. We got a bunch of great videos coming at you. You do not want to miss out on all the content, but let's jump into the video. There's a lot to go over on the Yankees right now, as we know that Brian Cashman has to be active at this trade deadline. The Yankees are slipping right now. They started out really hot, but some of their hot bats have cooled off to a major degree, and at the same time, their pitching has not gone super well. Now, Max Fried and Carlos Rodon are awesome. No one's denying that, but outside of that, things have been shaky. Clark Schmidt was good, but is likely getting Tommy John surgery. The Yankees obviously don't have Gerrit Cole all year. They desperately need more arms in that pitching rotation and more arms in that bullpen as well, which we'll talk about in another video and later on. But when it comes to this Yankees team, it's clear they need more help. I mean, Luis Gil coming back is going to be huge when that happens. But at the end of the day, the Yankees do need to cover themselves and add some more talent to this roster, because they can't. This is not sustainable. What they have right now is not going to be sustainable for a full playoff season, and that's both with whatever they're doing at third base, which right now is Oswald Peraza, and maybe he'll start to hit, and things could change a bit. But on top of that, also with that pitching, they're going to need to do something when 60% of the games they play will not be pitched by Max Fried or Carlos Rodon. The only two guys who have been there and consistently good all season long. Now, Fried's been better than consistently good. He's been great, but still, the point still stands that they need more pitching depth. It's something they have to get to, and I mean, just looking at the Yankees and diving into everything that has been said about them, Bleacher Report mentioned that maybe the recent 6-game losing streak the Yankees went on and the free fall into a possible playing road games at Steinbrenner Field in Tampa Bay in the wild card round scenario is just the kick in the pants. The Yankees need to go out and do something slightly drastic about their pitching rotation. And they have some options to be drastic. I mean, as Bleacher Report also mentioned, as far as top prospects go, the Yankees don't have a ton to offer. But even though they're already on track to pay a hefty luxury tax bill, money should be no object for them, and they could go get a pricey for multiple years guy like Sandy Alcantara, Mitch Keller, or should the Cardinals continue to falter and embrace a fire sale, Sonny Gray. So there are some options out there for the Yankees to really start to solve this issue with their pitching. Now, they were highlighted as active buyers by Bleacher Report, showing that image of Clark Schmidt because it shows they desperately need a pitcher. It's their biggest need. And again, the pitching has not been good outside of Max Fried and Carlos Rodon. We see those two have been great with a 2.27 and 3.30 ERA, but outside of that, Will Warren, the strikeout numbers have been good, but the matter of runs is not. The ERA is not great. Clark Schmidt's down for the year. Ryan Yarbrough's been all right, but he's dealing with an injury and also is more of a relief guy, and the Yankees could use another lefty in that bullpen, so it would make sense for the Yankees to move Yarbrough back to the bullpen. Winans pitched one game, and he didn't do great, or started one game, I should say. Marcus Stroman has gotten a little bit better since coming back off the injury over those last two games, but still a little bit shaky. There's a lot to worry about with the Yankees that you'd really be banking on Luis Gil coming back and having him be part of a 3-man pitching rotation come the playoffs if you do not make a move here. And it makes all the sense in the world to make a move here. I mean, you look at Alcantara, he's had nothing short of a horrific season. I mean, truly awful stuff. He's got a minus 1.4 WAR. He's 4-8. He's got a 7.01 ERA in 17 starts. Now, we've known the Yankees have been connected to Sandy Alcantara for a while now. It did not start this season at all, but it kind of always felt like, oh, well, he'll get it together. We know who he is, but he hasn't at all. And you start to wonder, where do the Marlins value him right now? He's the most famous player on their team. He still sells tickets. I'm guessing the Marlins value him higher now than any other team does. Because what if the Yankees decide, all right, let's trade for him, gave some prospects, and then Alcantara continued to suck and never got it together? What if that happens? That's a real possibility. The man's got 67 strikeouts and 86 innings pitched, given he's never been a strikeout pitcher. It's not his game. He just does not have the stuff this year. Maybe it's because of that elbow injury. Maybe he'll be back next year. I imagine the Marlins will hold on to him to try to get his price up next year. The whip of 1.442 is not good. Nothing looks good with Sandy Alcantara's stuff right now, and I mean, there's no reason to overpay for this guy because there's a damn good chance he's going to continue to suck it up wherever he gets traded to if he is to get moved. So at this point, it feels like it'd be the better solution for Miami to hold on to him for another year and hope he can get it back so they could sell high on him even when he's an expiring contract. On top of that, Mitch Keller is going to cost he'll be pretty pricey as well. He's got a 3.64 ERA this season in 18 starts. He's been good. He's got 84 strikeouts and 106 innings pitched. Another guy who's not a strikeout guy, but is just a good pitcher. A whip of 1.194. His numbers have been above average, and he is someone who is on multiple years of contract control. The one-time All-Star is someone who's been linked to the Yankees as well and would be a very good target for them. I think it, again, depends on price, but I do think this is a more realistic one than Sandy Alcantara for sure. I think Mitch Keller is actually the most realistic one on this list for the Yankees as well, and that does definitely include Sonny Gray, who has a 3.51 ERA, 17 starts, 8-3 in those. He's been really good, 1.080 whip, 107 strikeouts and 100 innings pitched. Sonny Gray's been excellent. The man who was briefly a Yankee and was pretty up and down with the Yankees is really, really dealing on the Cardinals. He's been great with them since he got there, and yeah, he's had up and down years, but for the most part, he's been solid. He's been an All-Star 3 times over the span of like 10 years. It was stretched out as well, so you never know when he's going to pitch for an All-Star season. And he's pitching a really good season this year, so what we're seeing out of Sonny Gray is someone who, if the Cardinals do continue to falter and they decide to embrace a fire sale like they rarely ever do, Sonny Gray does become an interesting piece for them. But it doesn't stop there with the Cardinals. I think you all know where I'm going with this. Because, as Bleacher Report mentioned, if the Yankees are already calling about Sonny Gray, they might as well ask about Nolan Arenado, Phil Maton, and Ryan Hesley while they're at it, as those are other problem areas the Yankees might need to address. Now, look, I've said before on this channel, I love the idea of Ryan Hesley. Throws the ball with insane speed. He could throw that speed ball by you and make you look like a fool. And also just, they need relief pitching. So I would love Ryan Hesley. I do think they'd hold him to a bit of a higher price because how good of a relief pitcher he's been. Sonny Gray as well. I feel like you'd be asking a lot for them. I imagine just because they are the Yankees after all, it seems accurate, and we do need a third baseman. The Yankees will ask about Nolan Arenado, who's not having a great season. He's not terrible, but it's not great. The fielding is still good, but he's got a .244 batting average with 10 home runs, 75 hits, and 103 at-bats, 1.4 WAR. The OPS is well below average. The OPS plus is below average. It's well below his own average, I should say, for OPS and OPS plus, but they are a bit below average as well. It feels like he's starting to take that step back, and maybe similarly to Paul Goldschmidt, you throw Arenado on a Yankees team that's actually competing and things look up. That's possible. We're watching it with Paul Goldschmidt right now. Arenado might be dejected for playing for a bad team, considering he's had very little playoff success throughout his MLB career, and he clearly wants that before he retires. So there's a world where he's just completely dejected and out of it because the Cardinals are not doing well. That is a very real possibility that I would not at all be surprised at. But guys, who do you want to see them go out and acquire at the trade deadline? And let me know in the comments down below. Be sure to get back to you. Like this video, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Have a great day, and go Yankees.